Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, depending on your time and zone where you are joining us from. Greetings to all of us of freedom, all Genubia France. We greet you all. I hope today went well for every one of us. Greetings to Hamadike, the man that refused to give up. Even in time of trial, seeing his death, he refused to give up. The man that that sees his death and refused to give up because of me and you. Ya wụrụ Hamadike Maazị Nandukwu Kanu. Nwoke ukwu. Ndewo. We are with you, Maazị. We are with you. Hamadike one of Africa. We are with you. Greetings, even to our PM where he is, despite the fact that na mama Humoya wana made things difficult for himself, or ndị ọ nabatara na-emere ya things difficult. We love him, and it's because of Biafra that he is where he is. And we pray that he will come out as Maazị Nnamdi Kanu will be coming out with Biafra from that Sokoto. We also bring greetings to our Tokunadu, Elele Nwite Anya Ogbonyoku, Maazị Ogechukwu Nkere. Ndewo Maazị. May the Lord God grant you more wisdom and more grace to carry along ndị na-ekweghị nchịkọta, ndị si ha buru ibu. Mana that God that has been with the people that was leading this struggle will be with you. You will not fail. You will not fail. You will not fail. May God grant you his grace to be able to carry on this light. And we beg all Genu Biafrans, please support your freedom, support this freedom. It is our effort. It is our resilience. It is our consistency that would make the zoo to understand that na Maazị Nnamdi Kanu true no nwere mmadụ. True no nwere mmadụ. N'eziokwu no nwere mmadụ. And all our action ga na-agbakwa ya ume more. He's standing because he knows there are people that are standing. He believe that no worry, even those hardcore, he knows. Because he trusts his God. So he knows that there are hardcores. Those few ones that are still standing. And down here we Ochetan, okay, with a hardcore. The Kamuna Agi Kwesirike. Then obi akaya, obi esie ike. All right? So we must also keep him warm. We must keep him warm. I ga na-enye ya ekpomọkụ, ahụ ekpomọkụ, so that ka ọ mara na onwe ndị kwu ya n'azụ n'agbanyeghị ndị janjaweed na-eme ndị osho. We are winning this game. We are winning the battle. Before we go, let us play jingle as usual. While we wait for you to call friends and families to join this broadcast. Before then, I tell you, this is Nelly's TV. Please come in, join this broadcast. As you come in, click the like button and share. Very important. Ndewo, my brother Charles. God bless you. Adelele Ndewo. Biafra Divine, God bless you. Thank you all for joining. He's asking for nothing and cares about not for these people emancipation. No. But there is a breaking news to those who never knew. But make me to give you a clue. In the
sunrise. There is a breaking news to those who never knew. Permit me to give you a clue.
Please share this broadcast. Share. Call people to come in. We have so many things to discuss. And I'm dropping a link here in case anybody wants to come in. I am dropping a link in case anybody wants to come in. Please share. Click the like button so that it will go viral. And as you come across this video, please, if you've not subscribed, do us a favor to subscribe.
You hate him because of envy. We love him, he's one and only. We follow him because he's ready to die for the freedom of his people. Whatever he said is a prophecy. Take it on your living letter, you believe. He's so fanatical and ever ready to die for the freedom of his people. There is a breaking news to those who never knew. Permit me to give you a clue. In the morning sun will rise. There is a breaking news to those who never knew. Permit me to give you a clue. The morning sun will rise. Free up the candle now. 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 Free up the candle now.
Click the like button, share this broadcast, share it, let it go viral. Let it go viral. They won't. They will. God bless you all as you join. Please share this broadcast and let it go viral. Very important. And as you come in, please click the like button to enable it to go viral too. They won't. Anyị anaghị atụ ụjọ. Amadike anaghị atụ ụjọ. Ndị zoo ihere wu nke ha. Ha dara n'apịtị. Ha dara n'apịtị. So we are not shaking. Anyị anaghị eme nkụja. Alright? Anyị anaghị eme nkụja. Ọ bụghị onye a na-asị na ọ bụghị onye mburu ụzọ gaa court na-ewi n'ikpe. So kunu ji Biafra na-amọda Biafra unu che unu ga-amọdagide Biafra ruo eternity, no way. Unu were Maazị Nnamdi Kanu na-emere ihe akaja. Iku na-ejugo. Let us hear his voice before we begin our analysis. So many things.
Life is Biafra.
Hear him.
This life is meaningless without freedom, not just freedom. As I said before, I traveled to England to study for a reason and for a purpose. You cannot tell me that in England, they have gas piped all the way from the Scottish gas fields. There is 24 hours a day electricity. There is gas. If you're homeless or if you're unemployed, the government can give you what is called housing benefit. You can pay your rent and live in a decent home. They also give you money to feed as well. If I cannot do those things for my people, then my life is meaningless. So as I am right now, I'm already dead. I'm only waiting for Biafra to revive me and to resuscitate me.
Sure.
And I feel and I do pray that most other Africans should feel the way that I do. Because Africa is a failure because we fail to address the core and the key issues affecting our lives. We intend to change that. And by the grace of God Almighty in heaven, we shall be successful. My life doesn't matter anymore. What matters is Biafra.
Sure.
Everything else is irrelevant. And the zoo government, they know it. Everything is irrelevant. The only thing that matters to me, God is my witness, is Biafra, nothing more. I'm not doing anything. I don't have a car. I have nothing. The only promise I said to God is, give me Biafra, that's all. I don't want anything else. What am I doing with money? What am I doing with cars? I don't need them. The Biafra I do need.
Sorry.
I am dead already. The only thing that can bring me back to life is Biafra. This life is meaningless without freedom, not just freedom. As I said before, I traveled to England to study for a reason and for a purpose. You cannot tell me that in England, they have gas piped all the way from the Scottish gas fields. There is 24 hours a day electricity. There is gas. If you're homeless or if you're unemployed, the government can give you what is called housing benefit. You can pay your rent and live in a decent home. They also give you money to feed as well. If I cannot do those things for my people, then my life is meaningless.
Sorry.
So as I am right now, I'm already dead. I'm only waiting for Biafra to revive me and to resuscitate me. And I feel and I do pray that most other Africans should feel the way that I do. Because Africa is a failure because we fail to address the core and the key issues affecting our life.
Jesus.
I am dead already.
So, Mazi Nnamdi Kanu has said it. What more do we need? Ọnwụ ga anwụ. Oya ka m ji agwa ndị izu, unu na-ekpe onye nwụrụ anwụ ikpe. Ị ga-ekpe onye nwụrụ anwụ ikpe? How is it possible? He's telling you what he needs. He doesn't need money. Ọ bụghị ego wu mkpa ya. Ọ bụghị moto wu mkpa ya. Ihe ọ chọrọ wu gịnị? The freedom of his people. And ọ ya mere eji unu ji wee kwee ya nkwa, ndị zoo kwere ya nkwa niile ha kwere ya. Kwe ya nkwa vice president. In a kwe ya nkwa vice president, did he come to be a second class citizen? So who is due for the president? Ebe ya nwa nka gị mara ihe ga-awụ vice. Gị nwa onye na-anweghị nke ọma bụrụzie president. Na-ahụ ebe ndị isi na-edu ndị mmadụ. Ọwụ na ndị isi na-edu Nigeria mere Nigeria ji wee dakpu n'ime olulu. You are promising him vice president. And then who will be the president? And that is not even what he wants. He wants the freedom of his people. But the thing is that why will you tell him vice president? So Igbos have come to only Nesunu Nike. Opya? Nesunu nazu. Ndị isi na-edu mmadụ. Because nunu wundi, so ya mere unu duru Nigeria dube n'ime olulu. Okay? Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, ọ bụghị moto. Ikpeazụ goro moto nye ya. Ọ jụ that moto. He refused that car. He refused to touch the car. Mana nwanne ya mee Kanu ji eburu moto. Whereas Mazi Nnamdi Kanu say, no, this is not what you want. He cannot bribe him. Ọ gwara unu ya. And here we were Nigeria that Obasanjo they tried everything they can to butt him over. I have seen no lie. I've never seen a man like this. Consistency. His no is no. His yes is yes. Come rain, come shine. And he's telling you that it is only Biafra that will revive him. That is dead already. It's only Biafra that will revive him. You give your people good life. And when marry 24 hours, and they walk 24 hours. ha na-eri ihe gụrụ ha ni anyị nwa bụrụ ndị ga-anọ wụrụ third class citizen. Ọ sị gị mba, n'ọma ihe mere o ji wee gaa UK ga-agụ akwụkwọ. Ọ sị na ọ chọrọ ka ọ gaa mara no mara the secret of ihe arụrụ a na ndị a na-arụ. Where are they getting their secret? Arụrụ a na ndị a ji wee bịa. O jee mụọ ha nnọọ ka na-amụ akwụkwọ, mụọ ha, mụrụ ha mụnye n'anya mbọ ya. Ọ ya mere o ji ha na jugular like this. Everything Maazị Nnamdi Kanu na-agwa gị is truth, right? Ọ sị na Biafra that will revive him maka na ọnwụ ga-anwụ already. So ndị Nigeria nche na atinye ya na Sokoto that na nke ya ekpome. Unu ahụla anụ ya anụ, unu ahụla anụ nke tọrọ ọbịa ati. Gịnị na-emezi now? Sokoto agọọla Mecca, Sokoto agọọla Israel. Sokoto agọọla Israel, a na-aga pilgrimage. Sokoto agọọla Mecca. Onye ọbụla na-etrupu. For who? For just this whole one man. Just this one man. Unu si na ya na kọsụrụ unu problem n'obodo. But ọ ya ka unu na-etrupu na-aga Sokoto na-aga ahụ. Who is losing? Who is losing? Why I came here, I was supposed to be here yesterday, but one thing kept me. Because yesterday I been watch live program, the Zoo Senate, in their shambolic meeting they had yesterday with Christopher Musa, the former chief of defense. The former chief of defense. Eba Asinemeri appointed as a minister of defense now. After Hashuru after Shusharia, but I say no mere retire. Or when you retire, you mere. They will call it compulsory retirement. After Shuroya, they called him to come and be the minister of defense. Why did they call him to come and be the minister of defense? The then former, I can't know because you should tell him in the comment section. This former minister of defense says you go come here and a program here, but I forgot. That is, I can't even keep their names because Hana Paso Madi when such a Madui. The former minister of defense, in case why they have not been able to defeat Boko Haram is because that there are some forests, the weapon, their weapon cannot penetrate to capture the Boko Haram people in Okwara. So, the demand is on agenda. So, nke a Trump bịa sị na ọ na-abata Nigeria. The man na-elega ya ndị be ya wee kpọọ ya oku si before itụrụ egwu wee jee meso come home, let us re-strategize. O wee dezie resignation letter just on Sunday. On Sunday ka anụmanụ ahụ ma biko onye mma the name chetere m the name, please help me to write the name on comment section, please. Anụmanụ ahụ wee dezie the name na ọ na-eme resign based on sickness. Omezie resigned on Sunday. He officially put his resignation letter on Sunday that he's resigning based on ill health. Could you imagine? All of a sudden he became sick. As someone na ndị akpago Nigeria agbụ. Ọkwa ndị Fulani ha kpaala Nigeria. On Sunday, ọmarazie na ahụ adịghị ya. Ka ụbọchị ọ kapụtara abịa kwucha okwu na their weapon cannot enter the forest because of how thick the forest is. Could you imagine? Oruze na Sunday, Ode resignation letter. So Nigeria does not have anywhere to lay hands again. They went and brought the person Hashorasho in the name of Christopher Musa to come and be the minister of defense. This Christopher Musa, ndị efulefu, Oh, that I saw comment on the internet. I say, wow, some people are still with Nigeria. It is the same people of you that were writing. Thank you, Musa. Check it. It is the same people. Allah will bless Musa because they know that they have been working in hand. They have been working in pari passu. They know, so they are jubilating that he has come for them to continue. Now, Musa was the minister of the chief of defense. Mayewu chief of defense. He was not able to combat the terrorism in Nigeria. On Awuru Ugbu minister of defense, which he has no power to give another on ground. He only has the power for fund. No eme allocate ego oburu zobata ya n'aka. So onye okenyere onara. But he doesn't have the power to give instruction, to give demand, to give command now on the ground, because he is not on the ground. So how is it that Nogawu Musa, who was not able to stop terrorism as a chief of defense, Gabuzi Mbowu minister, and minister who, because no onye nọ ya mere resign, si na ahụ adịghị ya, ọ ma na ahụ adịghị ya, feka ahụ adịghị, mana Nnamdi Kanu nọ na nga na-asị unu na ahụ adịghị ya, ọ na-ekweghị ya gaa n'ụlọ ọgwụ. So because they are incapacitated, they don't, in fact, Hamas ebe ha kwa akwụ, they went and brought back Musa again. Obia nọrọ na their arụrụ na chamber ha na-eme shambolic meeting ha si na na-eme. My question is, Musa, you could not combat terrorism. You were always on China's TV crying, Simon Ekpa this, Simon Ekpa that, IPOB this, IPOB that. Iwe buru terrorists niile nọ n'ugwu Awụsa wee budata ala Igbo, ndị nọ na uniform wee buru ha land ya na Biafra land. Yet you were not able to stop it. Let ugwu Awụsa dị. This place, iburu the whole Janjaweed terror in uniform, buru budata. How far are we seeing no better? Even though no better with impunity, when they busi sumu ba, they busi sindi youth, are we seeing no better than you guys? Far better. Okay. So, Nkai a second missionary journey in a different dimension. What do you think you can achieve? All of them were saying, I know you will do this, you will do that. Do what? What is he going to do? Mandina said that I know what you did in Northeast. Which Northeast? Northeast and Kendi Boko Haram baby. Musa, as a chief of defense staff, could not overcome terrorism. Onawuzi, as a minister, which he is not on the ground, go give me a combat. I don't know. Musa was always on Senate. Simon Ekpa is causing mayhem. Simon Ekpa is a menace to the country. Now, Unubakaka, where si Finland, ya jide Simon Ekpa. Ejide Simon Ekpa. Terrorism unu on akwụsịgo olo. Has it stopped? Unu gara Kenya ga-eme kidnap Maazị Nnamdi Kanu. Unu si na pipe na IPOB. Ka unu chụpụrụ unu chụrụ, in fact, ka unu jidere Maazị Nnamdi Kanu. Ihe na-ebe na abụ nọ na akwụsịgo. Unu si na gentle. Ebe unu je eme ihe, unu were AI cover measure ya together. Si na gentle. Unu si na commander and makeup. Unu si na onye nka na onye nka. Ka unu chụrụ ha anya na ahụzi ha. So who is terrorizing the zoo? You people have not asked yourself and answered that question. It pained me that na a Senate, onye si na Senate president, no na-eme lament that na Boko Haram gave information that they are coming to the Catholic school to kidnap people. Ndị amị wee send their military to go there and keep watch. To the extent of, according to them, that they were even training some students how to defend themselves. Ndị awu ndị apari, ndị awu no ndị nzuzu on just no kata no ikwuru n'etiti si na train a student on how to defend himself against terrorists. Mbu weapon. A training a student no between the highest ga 17 years or 18 years down. Kine train ka game withstand within the bu PRG. Buru ihe niile a na-ebu ebu. As if that is not even it. You are training them to stand to fight who? I don't just know. You don't know that no here unu kwesịrị ibido na primary school na-train people for self-defense. The same self-defense wu onye chi ime self-defense unu akpọ ya terrorist. Unu ji wee baa IPOB na ha wu terrorist. Unu gbaa Maazị Nnamdi Kanu no we terrorist because of not us self-defense. All was self-defense ahụ unu ji wee tụọ ya nga. That same self-defense. We hear Senator Akpabio no na Senate with Musa na that they were training people on self-defense. But the funny part of it, Honorable Senate President now say that after training them, just within 30 minutes, they left the scene. Boko Haram attacked students, adopted a lot of them. Anajuha has said that they receive an order. They receive an order to withdraw. The military receive an order to withdraw. Then Senator Norana said that they said, up till now, they are not able to fish out who gave that order. Up till now, they are not able to fish out who gave the order. And they are not ashamed of what they are saying. Unashamed, they shame me. Unashamed, they shame me. You are not ashamed that listen that we heard that 30 minutes they left. Boko Haram attacked. They were asked. They say that they were asked to withdraw, and you are not able to dictate who asked them to withdraw. The Senate, you don't have the power to mandate the military to tell you who gave that order. Rhetoric. Isi na obodo ga-adị mma. I saw you saying, Nigeria can be great again. We can win the battle. I don't say we can. We will win the battle. Which battle are you going to win? Are you going to start from Shetima? Will you begin it from Shetima because Nebo Bidoro? Come help go to Tinubu, because Tinubu is one of the people too that brought them. So, but you can't keep Godi Tinubu aside. But Shetima, the vice president, are you going to start it from them? It's within you. So how are you going to fight the battle? You people are just here coming to deceive the gullibles. Having a news, televised na channel yesterday, and yes, Musa has come back to come and combat the terrorists. Which terrorists gonna be we combat? The one he could not do as a chief of defense. Just tell me. These people, ndị awụ nnọọ ndị nzuzu. Ndị nzuzu. Now, Ojizo Kanu na-ekwu okwu ka imbecile. Ojizo na-ekwu okwu ka imbe. Ojizo amaghị ihe o yi ekwu. Ojizo wee pụta. I know Musa. I know Musa. I have worked with him in the onye a jụrụ gị. Ọchị ikwu okwu. Ọkwa nnọọ everything ọ na-eme na sycophant. Sycophant bụ ihe Ojizo nọ nnọọ na senate ahụ eme. Ojizo said that people saying that there is Christian genocide. There is nothing like Christian genocide. They will go to they will go to Kanu. They will kill Muslims. They will go to Jos. They will kill Muslims. They will go to Benue. They will buy Muslims. They will come to Southeast. They will buy Christians. Just imagine. Just imagine. Just imagine. They are not, Ojizo is not ashamed. So, you know, Ojizo na-ekwuzi wu that na mana Kano no Muslim, Ghana kpai, Jos wuzi Muslim, Benue Muslim, then in Southeast wuzi Christian. I shall not say that no Mazi Nnamdi Kanu wundi na kpai more than 30,000. So, why is he saying now that they will come to Southeast, they will kill Christians? Ojizo Kanu. Nwoke a wụ onye Fulani. Ojizo Kanu awụghị onye Igbo. What kind of thing is this? I glance about Musa ebe ọ nọ na channel today. Ọ nọ channel na ekwu how he is going to do this and do that. Musa na ma ajụ gị. After you cry that Simon Ekpa is your problem. So what have you done after you put Simon Ekpa in Finland prison? Have you been able to stop that? We should say that it's Simon Ekpa that is doing it. Or it has increased more than 10%, more than 10 times of what it was before. Have you seen it? So, how is these people reasoning? How are they? All of them were just singing praises to Musa. Everybody in that Senate wanted to talk. Everybody. All of them wanted to talk. And what are they saying? Praising Musa. Musa that could not deliver Nigeria. Nangbo with the authority. Ya uru ugba. Ihere emegbugu unu. Ihere emegbugu unu. Now, unu bịa were Maazị Nnamdi Kanu jee tinye na Sokoto. Etinye na Sokoto, so that kunu block wa the gate. Ka Maazị Nnamdi Kanu nọrọ n'ebe ahụ ka depression gbuo ya ka onweghị onye ọ ga-ahụ. But what is happening? What is happening? You people took Maazị Nnamdi Kanu just suddenly, without letting him know where he is going, without letting even the consultant lawyers to know where you were taking him, without even letting the brothers know so that they can even get him his drugs or say goodbye bye to him. Unuburu ya on a private jet, vam to Sokoto. Nobody will come here to see you. But what is happening? Listen.
Is difficult to explain. I think his supporters here in prison are increasing daily in hundreds. The federal government should do something now before it is too late, because he is taking over the prison. As we proceed with our operation,
mind you, who is saying this thing? When they put here, a high-ranking police officer, a high-ranking police officer is the one saying this thing. I can't see his name. I can't see his name well. Let me see if I can. I cannot get the name. So, a high-ranking police officer, they may lament here. After, in fact, let me finish playing it. Then I will come back to that. Yeah, look at.
Position and dedication. As we proceed with our operations, we must ensure precision and dedication in every task. Nnamdi Kanu personality is difficult to explain. I think his
Nnamdi Kanu personality is difficult to explain. It's a high-ranking police officer that is saying this thing here. Nnamdi Kanu's personality is difficult to explain. Nnamdi Kanu ọgbara unu garị ọgbara garị ka ọwụ. You can't understand him. Unu amaghị ihe ya na ya so. Ihe ya na ya so riri nne. Ihe na-eche ya riri nne. O rika. What is protecting Mazi Nnamdi Kanu? You can't see it with your two eyes.
As we proceed with our operations, we must ensure precision and dedication in every task. Nnamdi Kanu personality is difficult to explain. I think his supporters here in prison are increasing daily.
Nnamdi Kanu's situation is difficult to explain. I think his supporters in prison is increasing daily. I think his supporters in prison is increasing daily.
In hundreds. The federal government should do something now before it is too late, because
that the supporters are increasing daily in hundreds. In hundreds. The federal government should do something now.
It's taking over the prison. As we proceed with our operations,
he is taking over the prison. Mazi Nnamdi Kanu is taking over the prison.
Precision and dedication in every task. Nnamdi Kanu personality is difficult to explain. I think his supporters here in prison are increasing daily in hundreds. The federal government should do something now before it is too late, because he is taking over the prison. As we proceed with our operations, we must ensure precision and dedication in every task. Nnamdi Kanu personality is difficult to explain.
Good. So, you people have not started crying. Chef, in fact, you people have not started crying. His personality is increasing daily in hundreds. His personality is difficult to handle. His supporters are increasing in hundreds daily. Now, all the people that were not talking, apart from the bishop of the diocese of Oji River, who explained that he made every effort to go and see Mazi Nnamdi Kanu while he was in DSS. DSS refused. So this time, as he went for a program in Sokoto, he was opportune to go and see Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. He said he cannot fail. That he was in Sokoto, they brought him, so he has to go and see Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. And they discussed and talked, and he saw that he said, the bishop of Oji River Diocese said that man is not existing in this world. That is what he said. He said that Mazi Nnamdi Kanu is not operating in this world. In fact, that he's in another generation. You people, Nigeria, God bless you people with the human resources, but you people have mismanaged it. Ndi Igbo was just a blessing. To Nigeria, but you have abused that privilege, and God is taking it away from you. Mazi Nnamdi Kanu Jesus Chineke Maria no package because of envy, because of power tussle, because of ego, greed. Una sure inapu Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. So he was there to see Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, and he explained how everywhere was. So a high-ranking police officer, see that Mazi Nnamdi Kanu's situation is difficult to handle. His popularity is difficult to handle. His supporters are increasing in hundreds. Sokoto prison, that is every day can they troop Sokoto prison. So Sokoto prison has turned to Jerusalem or turned to Mecca. You know, there is a light there. That light you kept there, you can't hide it. You can't keep that light. You can't shut the light from shining. Now, enoromo na governor of Abia State. What is his name? What is this man's name? Abia State governor. Oh God. Alex Oti. Now Alex Oti visited Mazi Nnamdi Kanu in Sokoto. Have you seen how wicked these people are? Alex Oti but are wicked. Somebody will say, what is she saying? Onye ka agakwara agaga show ye concern or pay solidarity as a governor. What do you want him to do? Why will you ask that question if you are sitting down there to ask me this question? Because I know some will say, what does she want? Or what does these Biafra people want? Even the person that has showed concern, you are also standing against him. Why will you ask that kind of question? Oti, no. So Orene may organize to show solidarity and tell Nigeria to release Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. He called all of them, including Oti. Oti saw his missed call. Oti did not pick the call. Oti refused to answer the call. Oti saw the missed call. Oti never called back. Oti never called back. Ihe mere ji akpọ Oti wu that dia nwa nka na sit at no matter the ihe name. Oti never called back. Oti never picked the call. So what does he want? Did he want Mazi Nnamdi Kanu to be released? Ọkwa na-atụ ụjọ ndị Fulani ka a hapụ ịnapụ ya ọchịchị all that. At least he's the only governor that merited that seat by winning the vote. They told Professor Nena to rig the election. Nena ju PC. Nena si na ọ gaghị eme rig the election. If not, he wouldn't have been there. So all this why Oti has not said anything about Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. Oti has not visited Mazi Nnamdi Kanu in DSS. Omotosho na ka this prosecutor, Nigerian lawyer. What is this? Is it ka this man? Oh God. So yeah, Omotosho and the Nigerian lawyer were no baby na ha ga-egbu Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. All of them knew, what they have agreed. They knew what they have agreed. Oti won't tell me that he didn't know. He knew what they have agreed to do to Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. According to Showore, and which all of us know. They have written that sentence for Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. Even as that day he was judging him, no anything to lay hands on. He was just looking for any flimsy excuse that made him not to give Mazi Nnamdi Kanu a listening ear. What he was holding in his hand was death sentence of Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. Even up to the time he said, let him then go for break, that when they come, he will come and call the result. He was still holding that, only for him to come and pronounce it. But they saw the tension that people were watching out to see what will happen. People were watching out. And I'm telling you the truth, because people knew that Mazi Nnamdi Kanu definitely is coming. Out that in Nigeria. All this why Ikpeazu could not speak against one Nyewoke from Abia State. Isiha, no. Apart from Agosha, apart from Honorable Agosha, who stood even till the day they were to crucify him. Ikpeazu did not show up. He never showed up. So, Ikpeazu gara na Sokoto, Iga hụ Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. What? Oti, sorry. Alex Oti gara Sokoto to go and see Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. My question to Oti is, assuming that they did not change that crucifixion letter they had at that moment and change it to come and read death sentence and to come and read a life imprisonment. Ya bụrụ na ha mere na ha gụrụ that thing and said that Mazi Nnamdi Kanu is hereby condemned by hanging. And you know what they have been waiting, that they won't even waste time. They will go ahead to carry out, to execute it immediately so that people will not rise up to stop it. Ikpeazụ, ya bụrụ na Maazị Nnamdi Kanu Alex Oti, ya bụrụ na Maazị Nnamdi Kanu nwụrụ anwụ, by then, will you have that opportunity to go and see him in the death, in the grave, or where? Ya bụrụ na egburu Maazị Nnamdi Kanu, peradventure that Nigeria read that thing that they were having in their hands, to kpọgbuo Maazị Nnamdi Kanu, will you have this opportunity to go and see him in that Sokoto? Because God intervened and they changed their plan. Since they no life imprisonment, now you have gone to Sokoto to go and pay solidarity to that need a making move, a diplomatic move for the release of Maazị Nnamdi Kanu. Yes, anything no one game for Maazị Nnamdi Kanu to be free, I am in support of that. But my question is, supposing that Maazị Nnamdi Kanu was crucified after the judgment of the court, will Alex Oti have that opportunity to go to Sokoto to go and see him? Shame on all of you. Shame on all of you. According to Showore, he has even said it that even on more torture, if not secretly or openly, he will find his way to Sokoto to go and plead with Maazị Nnamdi Kanu. But the course Maazị Nnamdi Kanu laid on them is holding on them. It cannot be changed. It will never be reversed. For passing an injustice judgment over an innocent man. Thank you, Awomolo. Since I was looking for this man's name. Ndewonu. Thank you, Charles. Okay. So, you were waiting to see whether Maazị Nnamdi Kanu, they will crucify him to death. So when you see that they did not crucify him, you now find your way with a private jet to Sokoto to go and see Maazị Nnamdi Kanu. All of you, we go to pay solidarity to Maazị Nnamdi Kanu in that prison. According to within a prison, all of you will find your way to that prison. You will find your way to that prison to go and see him. How many kidnaps have happened? How many terrorist acts have happened? Count it. Happy Marcel. I say that the bush, after that judgment, the bush and the Fulani may go surround bush baranyi buruburu, because they felt that they have weakened us. You cannot. They cannot. Gini kunu jikpe yikpe no gburu Gulak personal aid to I think President Goodluck then. Whereas, thank God, Chineke na nemere onwe ya ha. Even when they knew that Maazị Nnamdi Kanu made a broadcast after Gulak was spied and played the voice of Gulak. He played the voice and played everything and said that thank God that God exonerated them, because they felt that they would be sit at home on that day, not knowing that God worked it out. The day was changed. So they planned it on the IPOB, and it did not work out. The same thing that happened. No on the Fulani, most of them were Hashibatara. Because this unknown government, even though hopes of them has said it. He said it, not on the politicians. mere this thing, opposition parties, but were ya bụ Maazị Nnamdi Kanu ọhịa ọmọwolo na motosho nsocha wee kwuo na Maazị Nnamdi Kanu gburu Gulag, but Maazị Nnamdi Kanu made a broadcast ọ nọkwara na UK o. He made a broadcast about that. So who is fooling who? Imagine a Senate president on a Senate that Trump is on their neck. Now Trump is on our neck. We have to do everything to combat this. Yeah, Musa Nabi combat Musa, after crying that IPOB wouldn't cause the problem. So who is he? Who are you people sending him? Someone who's not IPOB with a problem. Someone who's not Mazi Simon Ekpa, Nazi Nnamdi Kanu with a problem. So why are you bringing Musa, saying that crying that Trump is on your neck? Lenu sovereign state, a sovereign nation, this now a sovereign country. A president of another country. Junu Nolu. One person. Just one person. Now that's Junu Nolu. Iherana he moon. Shame on all of you. You took Mazi Nnamdi Kanu away in order to quench Biafra, in order to keep him away from supporters, from those that we go and see him, in order to frustrate his appeal, in order to frustrate his appeal. I think today is supposed to be the last day that they gave to him. I don't really know the update, whether they succeeded. They did it to frustrate his appeal. But look at it. I think I have to play this police officer's voice again, or a high-ranking police officer, that Mazi Nnamdi Kanu has taken over Sokoto prison because all this is you cannot stop the light. It's Mazi Nnamdi Kanu because you want to quench Biafra, because you want to use him to weaken Biafrans. Now, let us see. Look at what, let me see if I can see this thing. Konoho Obikubana. Just imagine. Just imagine. Why I play this, I will look for this. Well, I still repeat
As we
this.
proceed with our operations, we must ensure precision and dedication in every task. Nnamdi Kanu personality is difficult to explain. I think his supporters here in prison are increasing daily in hundreds. The federal government should do something now before it is too late, because he is taking over the prison. As we proceed with our operations, we must ensure precision and dedication in every task. Nnamdi Kanu personality is difficult to explain. I think his supporters here in prison are increasing daily in hundreds. The federal government should do something now before it is too late, because he is taking over the prison.
Oh, not.
As we proceed with our operations, we must ensure precision and dedication in every task. Nnamdi Kanu personality is difficult to explain. I think his supporters here in prison are increasing daily in hundreds. The federal government should do something now before it is too late, because he is taking over the prison.
Okay. He's taking over the prison. Oh, God. That is, let me, just give me a minute. Oh, which one is this now? Would it be this? I don't know. Oh, let me see. Oh, God. This is not even what I want, but let me just play this one now so that you will now see it. Okay.
Hukumar faskari
Now,
masu masaukin baki a babban kwamandan zaman lafiya kuma shehin malami Malam Ishaka tare da ainihin.
Now, how they tear Mazi Nnamdi Kanu na prison, where they are about. But look at what they are busy doing. Look at how they are busy negotiating. They were discussing in the Senate. There will be no more negotiation. There will be no more paying of ransom. How are you going to do it? When in the military, they are there. In the Senate, they are there. In House of Assembly, they are there. In custom, everywhere they are there. Where are you going to fetch it out? Look at how governors are going to deliberate with them.
Tawaga yan uwa Fulani da ke a wannan wuri tare da dukkan waɗanda muka zo wannan wuri. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi ta'ala wa barakatuh. To a yau ma rana mai kamar ta yau nawa ga wata? Yawa 28 ga wannan wata na ga yi bayani ya yi sha.
I'm not here to continue playing this, but look at what they are busy doing. But they jailed an innocent man, keep him in Sokoto, so that he will be unreachable to his people. But surprisingly to them, Mazi Nnamdi Kanu is gaining the popularity they never expected. What they never believed in their life. Mazi Nnamdi Kanu is gaining it. How can I bring this thing now? Where is it? How am I seeing this thing now? Shukudi. Oh God. Will I get this thing now? Oh, it's no more here. I'm trying to see how I can, let me see this. It's madness to think Nigeria will work. So Soyinka, Wolo Soyinka said, it is madness to think Nigeria will work. So, Yoburu Mazi Nnamdi Kanu kwuru ihe a, una sị na Mazi Nnamdi Kanu ekwugbuo n'onwe ya. Una sị na okwugbuo n'onwe ya. Look at it. Oh, a Yoruba man. It is madness to think Nigeria will work. So, they knew that Nigeria cannot work. That Ogafego, the limit of redeemable. You cannot redeem Nigeria. You cannot redeem it. So, what are you saying? What are you saying? Is Mazi Nnamdi Kanu your problem? Go to Sokoto and see how Sokoto is being flooded every now and then. How Sokoto is being flooded by people going to see him. You say that he is a problem. How is he your problem? How is he your problem? Before I left office, I knew that Nigeria had the capacity to apprehend anyone who committed a crime anywhere in the country. So why is the government now negotiating with the terrorists? They can.
Why are we negotiating?
So, let me see.
No matter what religion you belong to, no matter where you come from, no matter what profession, we Nigerians are being killed. And our governments seem to be incapable of protecting us. We are part of the world community. If our government cannot do it, we have right to call on the international community to do for us what our government cannot do for us. And for anybody to say because those who are being killed belong to this region, belong to this religion, belong to this tribe, and then others too are being killed, cannot be an acceptable excuse. Before I left government, I know we had capacity to pick up anybody in Nigeria who commits crime anywhere. The capacity that we didn't have then is after we have identified and located such a criminal, we have no capacity to be able to pick him up without moving on land or by air. Now we have capacity. With drones, You can flip them up. You can take them up. Why are we not doing that? Why are we apologizing?
Okay.
Why are we negotiating? If our government...
So, Obasanjo is lamenting when a country is even crying that a country should come and help them. You are negotiating. You are paying ransom. But somebody that said that they should be self-defense or problem. Okay. Now Musa said that he has come to stop the mayhem. That the order is when as a military, when you see somebody with a gun that want to come and buy you buy that person first. What did Mazi Nnamdi Kanu say? Is it not the same thing Musa is saying? Or is it because not a military? So who is better to be pied? So when the military man, you should not defend yourself. It was a military. Military is the one that has the authority to buy with the Boko Haram people. So when you act in to defend yourself, assisting life imprisonment, or that you have committed, like the one they jailed the man that fought with the Fulani man and was able to defeat the Fulani man and send him to judgment. Nigerian government where declare the man life trying to weaken you. Look at Obasanjo here crying. Why is he crying? There is something I'm trying to bring up here. I don't know how. Why he's not coming in. Let me see if I will be able to bring it. Just imagine. I love praying this thing now. Let me play it again. You people put Mazi Nnamdi Kanu thinking that Mazi Nnamdi Kanu
we must ensure precision and dedication in every task. Nnamdi Kanu personality is difficult to explain. I think his supporters here in prison are increasing daily in hundreds. The federal government should do something now before it is too late, because he is taking over the prison.
Oh God. I don't know why this thing is not showing, it's not entering. Let me see. I'll say, look at Punch News. Who is saying this thing? Baba Wande. We regret fighting to keep Nigeria one. Leader of unpaid civil war veteran. Baba Wande. No. Ọkwụnụ lụrụ ọgụ wee badio no Biafran war. No Biafran war. Not it is Ojukwu brought to war. Ojukwu did this and that. Now look at it. What is happening? What is happening? See, as if that was not enough. You people could not learn your lesson. You still went ahead to crucify Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. So where are you now? Where are you now? Let me hear Showore. Let's see what Showore has to say here.
I know it. I don't need to go to school to know that. I don't need to have a PhD in philosophy to know that Nigeria has an Igbo problem. But it would be hypocritical on my side to fight and speak on behalf of Palestinians when Israel is shelling them, and forget to fight
but that is
on behalf of
Israel. How can Israel allow Palestinians to come and be? That is the one thing. Palestinians na obodo Israel bia make it now people that were celebrating. You say that can happen, huh? If it is you, will you allow them? Won't you go after them?
our local Palestinians in the southeast where Nigerian government is shelling them? Okay. That would be hypocrisy on my part.
Nigeria is shelling Nigeria, the local Palestinians, which is the Biafra land. Fato Mourinho Kureba, let me see. Let me see if I can bring it here. Okay. Let's see.
Nigeria has an Igbo problem. But it would be hypocritical on my side to fight and speak on behalf of Palestinians when Israel is shelling them, and forget to fight on behalf of our local Palestinians in the southeast when Nigerian government is shelling them. That would be hypocrisy on my part.
You've also been in the forefront lately over the issue of Nnamdi Kanu,
yes,
and they're very vocal at that. What was going through your mind or your reaction when Justice James Sokoto was reading that life imprisonment judgment on November 20th?
Nothing. You know why? Because as of November 5, I had explained in a long tweet on my page and on my social media handles exactly what was going to happen on November 20th.
Da kommt doch schon mein kleiner Lieblingsmitarbeiter auf mich zugelaufen. Kleiner Scherz. Aber vielleicht suchst du?
Two things were going to happen in November. They were actually supposed to have jailed Nnamdi Kanu on November 10th. But they realized at the last minute that it was Ken Saro-Wiwa's same day that they killed Ken Saro-Wiwa. Second, the sentence was supposed to be a death sentence. But because they could not get, the support they needed to carry it out, they decided to make it life. Omotosho, as of the time he went for a break to come and read the judgment, was still, what he had in his hand was a judgment for death sentence. If you see the passion with which he was reading the allegations against Nnamdi Kanu, one, the laborious and tedious way he was going, he didn't write the judgment. You can tell. You can tell from his demeanor and his action that this was too much. A lot of mistakes. He was couldn't mention his name and said everything properly. And secondly, when he went back, they have to have another meeting with him. They said, look, I don't think we can carry out the death sentence. And that was why they settled for life. And then they imprisoned, they settled for life and took him to Sokoto the next day. The fastest transfer of a prisoner. And it was to send a message to the people on whose behalf he was sentenced to life. Because nobody should deceive you. Nnamdi Kanu's offense has nothing to do with what they read as his charges. Some of those charges are dead. Some of them no longer, some of the laws on that which do not exist. Like the treason charge. You can't charge somebody for treason after 3 years of committing the offense. So they charged him almost 4 or 5 years after he committed the offense. Some of the charges restated had already been struck out. So it was just what they call trial and error. His offense is that he was asking for the breakup of the real estate called Nigeria. And the owners of Nigeria decided that, you don't do that. That's, what is that offense the Christians talk about that is unforgivable it's an offense against the Holy Spirit. This is an offense against the holy oil in Nigeria. That was the reason why Ken Saro-Wiwa was, when you touch that area, they don't waste time, the owners of Nigeria. Then you've touched their economic life and nav. And they kill you immediately.
Have you been able to visit him in Sokoto?
I haven't, but I've had people who have visited and we've been in touch. I've been in touch with him in general, but I've not visited Sokoto yet. But you see what I was telling you when I was planning the protest for Nnamdi Kanu, which I believe also might have led, which I believe was the reason they didn't pronounce death penalty, because that was a lot of attention, and that was why they were upset with me and sent me to Kuje prison for 4 days over that. When we were planning all that, I was calling on all these Eastern governments to speak out. Now they've realized that it's even more burden on them that Nnamdi Kanu was sentenced to death. That's why OT had to fly to Sokoto, maybe on a private jet, to go and visit Nnamdi Kanu. The judge is still going to go there and visit and apologize and confess. It happened to Fela. The judge who sentenced him, when Fela was there, he was sent to Maiduguri, Bama prison. The judge drove there from Lagos to go and apologize, wherever he was. George is still going to, Tinubu will still visit Nnamdi Kanu in prison, But we told them this was unnecessary. They could have saved themselves embarrassment on November 20th by just discharging him of, just releasing him unconditionally. Because you could tell, how do you accuse somebody of killing Gulak when you have him in JSS custody? How did he do it? No evidence. The only evidence they have is a radio transmitter and microphone. I was looking for an evidence of, he went to buy a ship of weapons and sent to Nigeria. No, not even a bullet. Just exercise book where he wrote his thoughts, and where a radio transmitter they claim he concealed and brought to Nigeria, and a microphone. That's all.
Why do you think his release is important to Nigeria?
Because Nigeria entered voluntarily into a disease in 1963. And to exit from it and heal itself, you must address the outcome of the Civil War. All of this thing you're saying is the outcome of the 1970 Civil War. And it's part of the reason why you say I'm active on this matter is not political. I didn't fight that in that war when I was active, and I don't want to participate in fighting when it is cold. They're still waging a cold war against the Igbo man in Nigeria.
Period.
I know it.
They are still waging a cold war against an Igbo man in Nigeria. That is exactly what is happening. Yeah, all these politicians, they don't want to get it that way because they are benefiting one way or the other from it. So that is why they are not, it is not their concern. As far as they are getting what they want. So it is none of their business. That they are still waging a cold war against the Igbos since that after Biafra war. And don't you Nnamdi Kanu lekata ya say, for how long? For how long can we continue in this? The only thing that can revive him is Biafra. So you so no buru ya gat na Zamfara. Unu gejikwa okwu unu chọrọ na aga na Zamfara ahụ. Soludo gejikwa okwu. In fact, the asina no ESN buru Akunyere. Okay? But every evidence show that no Soludo wonye buru Akunyere. Soludo, because of opposition. Recently, they went and brought some people, the ESN, not Soludo received those ESN people to join them, to come no amnesty. Those people went and joined Soludo and left the camp. Soludo was paying them, I think, is it 200 and something, or either 120,000 or so, about how much? Now, this year, about 300,000. But after Soludo with the he abandoned them. He stopped paying them. And they started causing trouble in Anambra because they go on he didn't collect it back from them. He was the one that brought them because he wanted to weaken Biafra struggle. Makano ndị Fulani Gwaria, go and stop this struggle. Soludo ozugbo abata osige that Biafra is dead. Soludo o we gbuo Akunyere we bodo ya na the ESN. Who does that? Ya wuru na ha na serve ndị Fulani. Na na serve ndị Fulani. They don't know that the war is they are not Igbos. Because you will not read blood Igbo na abagari na obara. They won't be doing what they are doing. They can't be doing what they are doing. You know that you don't belong. You are just forcing yourself. You are just forcing yourself. You are just forcing yourself. And there's no how you do to the authorities on a sycophant. There's nothing. They know that you are nothing. They don't even regard you. Because if they can send you to buy your people, it means that you are worthless. They look at you as worthless. They know that even them that are protecting the people, if Gumi can be going even from media to media protecting the Boko Haram, mana Maazị Nnamdi Kanu kunu gbakọrọ aka Soludo chọọ ime election, the first election o mere ka o nwere grand ọ sị na ọ gara nke Maazị Nnamdi Kanu, he want to go and see Maazị Nnamdi Kanu nke lara mmụọ gaa na Lagos hachi itu ya okwute ọ sị ya na ya na-achọ ịga ahụ Maazị Nnamdi Kanu, ha wee ga-eri ya ntị. After everything unu emezie gịnị? Unu achịgharị Maazị Nnamdi Kanu waka ahụ unu chere ya lekwa ogogo o bugoro ya. All of you will go to beg with Maazị Nnamdi Kanu and the Biafra is certain. Ihe ọ sọkwara Alex Oti ya mee nuna ga diplomatic move. Of course unu ma Maazị Nnamdi Kanu now. Unu ma Maazị Nnamdi Kanu. He can't take anything from you because some of that you people are not trustworthy. You people are not trustworthy. Look at Anaha, come and support this struggle. Come and support this struggle. Let's see here. What is his name? What is the name of this guy? Cubana.
Way. I'm not even more learn or look and doors of Evangelo.
Okay.
In terms of Ellen the hard way. I'm not even more learn or look and doors of Evangelo.
Also that he has learned in a hard way. And what he learned, also, let them know go to where Ebo Jedubiri. Because now the same thing show look at it. All of you. Crucify Maazị Nnamdi Kanu. Chukwu na-enwe gododo. Chi ya na-achụrụ ya ejiji. Jehovah will turn the judgment. Turn overnight from death sentence to life imprisonment. Turn overnight. Because I will not carry out that death sentence. They will not even waste time. Immediately, they will carry that out. But God in heaven turned it overnight. That is within minutes, he turned everything. So that and I say, it could happen to anybody. If they are able to hold Maazị Nnamdi Kanu, they want to see how people will do, so that Hana does to you one after the other.
Hard way. I'm not even more learn or look and doors of Evangelo in terms of persecution. Okay, what I go? Onye nwere ntị ọnụlụ gara n'anya mbụ ndị ọba.
Ọ sị na obodo adịrọ mma. Onye nwere ntị ọnụrụ. Obodo adịrọ mma because he setigoro unu trap already dowe. Biafrans, he does not set unu traps, more especially the Igbo speaking part. So we cannot continue in that kind contraction. We can't continue being in bondage over people I carry.
We all have to coexist. Even na birthday April 15th.
But we all have to coexist. Have you seen it? He's still talking as politician, but we all have to coexist. Instead of you to find your way to come and support this struggle for us to gain ourselves, you see that we still have to coexist.
In a whatever felego, I control everything. When you I remember I can't take on at this age now.
Yeah.
When I want that you appreciate one young professor here, when I do one desire to back here. Yes, I suppress here. Man, I have one question, man. Ebe tu an tata na nka na aza ajuju. O bula large. So what am I trying to say now?
Let's go up this whole thing. And I just ndị adaba n'onu na egwuregwu. Ị na-anụ ya?
Na-egwugo onu na-achọzi ndị ga-adaba n'onu n'ahụ egwuregwu. So they have cooked for you Igbos. They have cooked for you Igbos. Ihe ha si dewere unu. Na-achọzi nnọọ ị na-apịrị unu one by one na-apịnye ndị politician unu na-eso ha n'ike n'ike. How can you be this docile? Ka could you say we did this kind docile? Egwugo unu n'udewe na-achọzi onye ga-adakpu n'ime ya. Ya maka na aza ajụjụ na ego ofere ọ pụtabeghị n'ime ya. So n'ihe na-emezi n'iwu na ojo occasion inside onye ga-ego cash, onye ga-ego n'aka. Na in fact na ya na-azụkwudo eji ego apụ mana Topolo fere ego onwego onye mkpọrọ ya aha. They cannot do it. They know the people that they're targeting. And ha ma no maka unu dara nzuzu. You cannot support your own. Unu pụta na Maazị Nnamdi Kanu.
Onu juru eju ọ bụrụ ọgụ kọm ọ bụrụ I'm telling you na m emeghị experience.
Ịnụkwa si na onunu juru eju. Na ọwụghị otu ọwụghị ịbụ ọhụụ na onunu juru eju. They have in fact elegoro unu si ji dowere unu na-achọzi onye ga-adanye n'ime ya. Little thing they will drag you in. No. Otu ha sị na ha si iri Maazị Nnamdi Kanu, but amaghị na Maazị Nnamdi Kanu is a different human being entirely. Is an entirely different human being.
Nọrọgo kịta efu na iwetara ego agbafere m ọsọ na pọketị kpadị m ejikwụsị kash. Onwe ebe m lọkịta efu na-emakwa m atakwa ego na ntara m ezigbo ozi. Because I learned go the hard way. And not even more learn or can the iron doors of Angelo in terms of persecution. Okay, what I go? Yeah.
So please, Niba, click the like button. Let's click the like button and share this broadcast. Let's click. Ana agwunu na anaghị ekwete. Then ahụrụ m Ibeto. Ka Ibeto je ọsọ je mepe seaport na ihe na Port Harcourt. O mepere seaport. Well, it's good though. But Ibeto, seaport ahụ mepere, is it under Nigeria? Ọkwa Nigerian custom ihe nọchi ebe ahụ. Okay? Until you people come out to support this struggle, otu akụnya na-agbagharị, unu si ebe a, achụrụ unu ba n'ebe a. You think that you are safe there? Because they still know that no, ha feel no ha nwa obodo. Ibeto, you went ije mepe seaport na Port Harcourt. You went and develop it. Oneme. The day ha ga-echete gị, unless ma Biafra ọbịara. Unless ma Biafra ọbịara, you are not safe. I'm just telling you, Ibeto. Unless ma Biafra ọbịara, you are not safe. You are not safe. Okay? You are not safe. Instead of ihe ga-awụ nnọọ agbalara ajọ mmadụ agbakwuru ajọ mmụọ. Imagine na na-ekwu okwu ka emepe seaport. The governor of Lagos State ewee na-ajụ PC. So, for you to see the kind of mentality these people nwere, ndị unu si n'unu na ha nọkọ n'obodo, to see the kind of mentality they have, that they are not for you. They are not for you. They are not for you. So, Kubana ahụgo enwogo the experience. Wee hụ ya. Mara that it's better for you to come and support this freedom. Ihe a mere Maazị Nnamdi Kanu ji wee nọrọ n'ebe ahụ ọ nọ. Unu na-agbagazi na-aga ahụ ya. Sokoto abahụzi ụzọ. You people have to come and support this freedom for you to be free. Ibeto, unless Biafra is free, that your seaport that you went and opened in the Port Harcourt, they will still come after you. As far as you are an Igbo man, all you na-ekwu ebe a that they will go unu onunu wee dewechere unu. Ebe ka ị ga-agbaga. The only home you have is Biafra. The only place you have is Biafra. Kaneti no gentle. No, no. What is happening? Now you are not seeing these people on scene. What is happening? They have surrendered your bush. Oh, these people, Mary, they were not coming to kidnap Otto Hanas. Just imagine the first time had Trianimo State. We Ghana University Ghana kidnap students. Nnamdi Kanu gave them 48 hours, but within 24 hours, they returned those girls. He gave them 48 hours. Now you corner. But within 24 hours, they returned those girls, those students. They returned them. Una magi the kind of protection Mazi Nnamdi Kanu was giving to you people. Unless you people rise up and stand for him. Unu na-agba Sokoto. Na-agba Sokoto for him to be free. When will you people learn something? When will you people learn something? Musa nọ na studio nọ na ebe Chambolic ihe na ha Senate meeting ha. Now say that the problem, one of the most biggest problem they have is social media. Imagine, because they know that na social media will ebe anime exposed, so they don't want social media to continue, so that all their aroha name will be covered. Nobody will see it. America onu na-akpọ to come and help you people. Has America stopped social media? Musa, you will start to cry again because Mazi Nnamdi Kanu is pulling more crowd. More crowd. No, just no. Declare.
As we proceed with our operations, we must ensure precision and dedication in every task. Nnamdi Kanu personality is difficult to explain. I think his supporters here in prison are increasing daily in hundreds. The federal government should do something now before it is too late, because he is taking over the prison.
Diego. So, let us, I think for today, we have to end it here. Then, by tomorrow, we continue. So, because I think I have some other things to do. All right. Ndewonu. Thank you all for joining this broadcast. Thank you. God bless you. Charles, Aderele, welcome. I think I saw Biafra Divine here. Yeah, Biafra Divine. God bless you all for joining this broadcast. Thank you all. Yeah. Oh, Diego. Okay. Opez. What is it? Diego Lopez. Diego Lopez in Dewo. Thank you all for joining this broadcast. All hail Biafra. All hail Biafra. Welcome to you all. Thank you. So, Monde Osas, he just came in now. Thank you all. God bless you. I think God helping us. Let me see if we will have a program in the morning by God's grace. Otherwise, mgbede. So I love you guys. Let's keep praying for Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. Let's keep praying for him. Even our P court is in dilemma because the momentum this case in agada. It's just true that na Nigeria that is ha nwere obi ajụrụ ajụ ewere igo nnọọ iche ọkụ wee dachie ha obi because Nigeria is doomed to ịla n'iyi. Ọ ya mere ha anaghị eme ihe kwesịrị ihe ziri ezi. If not, they supposed to have learned their lesson. So appeal court ọzụkwa unu ka a na-ele anya ka amara nke unu ji, ka amara ma truly na onweghị, there is no place, onweghị ebe a ga-ejide aka. So mba ụwa niile na-elekwa unu anya appeal court, ebe ha were Maazị Nnamdi Kanu jedowe na Sokoto so that he cannot appeal to frustrate it. So but I know that everything, the lawyers, they are working tirelessly, they are working sleeplessly to see that things work well. So jisie n'ike. All we know is that Maazị Nnamdi Kanu will be free. Okay? They won. From me, from here, thank you all for joining. Good night and have a nice sleep to those that are having that in their night now, and good day to those that are in their day. Chukwu gozie mmadụ niile. Bye for now.